Yeah.
Moving on to the Marvel part of the show. And we're going to start off with something that's been going on still. I thought we were done with this. We said the spoilers. Everything's over. The movie sucks. No, Thor, crap, and blunder is making more headlines because now all the bad reviews and all the YouTube videos and everyone's coming out and they're upset that this is a shitty movie. In fact, it's probably the shittiest movie in Phase 4. It's shittier than Black Widow. It's shittier than Shang-Chi. I gotta tell you that Eternals is better than this movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you want to know why? Because visually, Eternals was better looking than this CGI crap and unfinished, half-ass CGI. I'm showing an image right now, but there's a whole scene that looks like ass, and there's a lot of instances that just suck ass. And everyone's saying this is the worst CGI since Black Panther Wakanda, Black Panther 1 and shit. And it's even coming out because people are complaining, and the companies, because like I told you, they don't have enough staff because of COVID, and they fired a bunch of people, and they're only hiring woke ass motherfuckers.
That's not an excuse.
Doesn't matter. The point is, these studios have always outsourced to other companies, and it's been done. It's been done before. It's been done even before this phase. It's been done in the past phases. The difference is that Marvel is acting weird now. All right? The reason the people are complaining is the visual effects artists from these third-party companies are saying, we hate it working for Marvel. I'm sorry, I'm burping while I'm trying to talk. We hate it working for... We drinking, we get high, you motherfuckers. We hate working for Marvel.
It's almost like you're hearing, hey, shut the fuck up. Nobody said that, dude. Calm down.
Calm down. I can hear their thoughts.
You have some demons in your head.
No. When I'm fucking high, I can hear their thoughts. I can hear people's thoughts, all right? I know what they're thinking. Don't worry about it, Kiki. Don't worry about it. I'm not special power.
All right.
But anyways, they're pissed off, and they're saying, like, hey, we don't want to work for Marvel anymore. If they fucking try to contract us, we'd rather work for another movie studio. We don't want to do visual effects for Marvel anymore because, we not only do they give us a timetable, you better have this shit done by this date and shit like that. And number one, that's already hard enough. And
it is.
Yeah,
I mean,
it is, especially visual effects and shit. And then they go, number two, they go and they do reshoots 3 months before the movie comes out.
Yeah.
They do reshoots, and then they come to us a month and a half before the movie comes out because they just reshot for 6 weeks. And then they tell us, we need you to fix all these scenes and shit. These new scenes we just shot. And they're all like, well, what the fuck? How do you expect us? And then they feel bad because they're all like, we are professionals, and people are trashing us, saying this movie looks like ass. And because it's our fault, but it's your fault because you're not giving us enough time.
What was the part that people are saying like it looks like shit?
I'm showing you a picture right now about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that scene when they're fighting, when they're all fighting.
It looks like it's green screen because like he looks so well in detail and the background looks blurry.
Because the helmet's not real. This is what they're doing nowadays, Kiki. Their costumes are not even real sometimes. They're not.
Yeah.
So the helmet's not even real. Sometimes the costume they're wearing, he could be wearing the Thor costume, but he could be wearing the black one, and the new one is all CGI on top of it. Yeah, they did that for Spider-Man, but Spider-Man obviously had enough time that they perfected it to look. Well, actually, no. Here's another thing. It's coming out. They're saying about Spider-Man is that they actually told the visual effects team they were still working on the visual effects after the movie had come out in theaters, Kike. Yeah. And there was people that went to rewatch the movie like a month later, and they saw that some of the Spider-Man looked even better than they did the first time they saw it. And there's pictures. I should have gotten a picture of this, but there's pictures on YouTube where they show before and after on the theaters, and there is visual improvements. So this is the worst quality this is Phase 4 is the worst quality, and I've said it before on the shows, Kiki, and I've said it before on a lot of these things, the worst quality of fucking detail, care. It seems like they don't give a fuck anymore in Phase 4. People are gonna come pay the money because of what we're Gucci, because we're Armani. We're just selling them the name. Who gives a fuck? We can half-ass it. They're still gonna go to the theaters because they're stupid.
Yeah, I can see something like that happening, going on, like amongst the producers.
Yeah.
I honestly,
we don't have enough time.
I honestly think it wasn't fucking Taika Waititi's fault. I think he was pressured by fucking Marvel to make it like, oh no, let's change that. And he's like, already have like 4 hours of fucking footage and movie that is ready to fucking be processed. It's already been done. You want me to change things just because you didn't like a character, or you didn't like the way it ended, or you want to make it woke? So I'm gonna put a bunch of shit now.
That woke shit was him.
Well, I don't even care, bro. At this point, I don't even care, because
these are
at least 80% of the movie was funny. At least I can say that it was funny, but the movie sucked. You're right.
This is a movie
wasn't good. The Guardians of the Galaxy were like in the beginning for 5 minutes or less. And that was it.
The jokes were not funny.
We all thought that he was gonna be part of the Guardians of the Galaxy. We almost thought that he was gonna be part of the Guardians of the Galaxy for at least
one movie,
if not maybe that quarter of the movie.
No, I thought the whole movie as Guardians of the Galaxy. I thought that was going to be the
Guardians of the Galaxy. Exactly. I don't know. I think the producers made some major changes in the fucking like story, and the whole fucking shit about him adopting the little girl so he can grow up as a person. I don't even, come on, man. That's not even in the comics.
Not only that, but Gore the God Butcher not being Gore the God Butcher at all.
He's not Gore the God, but don't call him Gore the God. At all. He's not it. No. We didn't see him kill any fucking god.
Thor is an idiot and an asshole in this movie. He's an idiot, a dumbass, and an asshole. And there's a bunch. Go watch the other final thoughts video. We're not gonna get into the same shit we already said. True. But look, I think you're right about maybe Taika Waititi was given a lot of restrictions and shit, and maybe he got pissed and he put together this piece of shit on purpose. Maybe. And the reason why you might be right.
I wanna think that. Yeah.
Look, there's a video that they shot for Variety, and I hope we don't get copywritten for this, because it's got audio. Are. I'm trying to do my best not to get copywritten for this. Hopefully we don't. But it's a video, and during all this controversy that's going on, that the visual effects artists are pissed that they're blaming us when it's really your fault. They go on here to Variety, and Taika Waititi and Tessa Thompson, which is Valkyrie, they fucking start being assholes. They really do start being assholes. And I think you are right, because I think they're being assholes because they're probably thinking in their heads, we had something better, but this is what they made us do, and now they're being dicks about it. But let me show you this video. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, 3, 2, 1, play.
Okay. Does that look real?
In that particular shot, no, actually. It doesn't really, right? When you look close.
You need to be more blue.
Well,
you know.
You're shitting on the people, you know?
No, none of us. Something looks very off about this. But no, he changes hues, don't you think?
Yeah.
Put in the light. Sometimes he's blue, sometimes he's a little grayish.
The atmosphere there has a darkness.
Yeah. Asshole.
Feels to tread. It's unmistakable.
Okay, there's one little funny thing that happens in this. See this shot? When I go, it's because it used to be when he would wake up. That was my reaction. But you just left it there randomly. But I kind of don't mind it. Yeah, look.
It's unmistakable.
You see?
Their shit cut out.
You said that.
I never noticed it. I was never looking at you.
Trust me, I did. It's kind of funny. And it's
great.
You know what? If we were ever involved in some situation like this, we would do the same thing.
That performance used to make sense because he would wake up, he'd go, ah! And then that was my reaction. But now I just do it for no reason, which is cool. And that's also an indication of how sometimes someone can make a performance look crazy when it wasn't.
In other words, we shot something better, but the fucking studio made us cut the movie down, and now it doesn't make sense that I go like that.
Yep.
This movie is a disaster.
Yeah. You know what? if they try to make it a woke movie, and they wanted to make Lady Thor a little bit more, like, oh, she is the main thing of the movie.
She should have been. Period.
Yeah, I think they did that. And then they gave that fucking message better in the first fucking movie of that he directed, because Valkyrie was the main fucking focus of the movie in the sense that she grew as a person, because she was a drunk, she was a failure, she was in a fucking planet that she didn't even belong, she didn't even like, and she became something out of nothing. She became the mayor of that fucking new fucking like Thor fucking town. I don't even know the name of it, but he made a better fucking sense of being a strong woman, if you may, like from that character than from Jane Foster.
Look, I don't want Taika Waititi as a next Thor director. I honestly,
no, obviously not. He's trying not to be now.
I want
see it.
I want the Russo brothers. I want the badass Thor back. The Russo brothers made Thor badass in Infinity War, and then he went back to being he's a dumbass and an asshole. Like this movie, it's bad. All right,
it is.
One final thing.
I'm not disagreeing.
This is the worst fucking movie in Phase 4. In order from best to worst movie, for me, Spider-Man has been the best movie, No Way Home or whatever. And then from there, I want to say Black Widow. And then
Black Widow was pretty fucking good.
And then Black Widow.
Another fucking example of a great fucking feminine fucking like character. It's greater than fucking life, dude. That's a fucking great movie, and nobody gave a shit about it. I don't know why. It was a really good movie.
Because of COVID, motherfucker. That's why.
Well, I don't. It was a really good movie.
And
at least we can agree on that.
Yeah, it was great. That's why I'm putting it number 2. Yeah. Number 3, Shang-Chi. Number 4, I have to put Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi. And number 4, Eternals. It was better than Eternals.
That's why I never saw it. I don't want to see it.
You didn't see Eternals. You need to see it for the visuals, at least. It deserves for visually. And then Thor. No. And then Doctor Strange. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'll even put Eternals over Doctor Strange, because Doctor Strange, the story really sucks, Kike. Eternals' story is better than Doctor Strange. Though the thing about Eternals is I don't give a fuck about the Eternals.
Strange, what was the title of it? Doctor Strange,
the multiverse,
universe,
the madness,
madness, blandness. It would be. It was bland as fuck. There was no madness.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
And then at the bottom, of course, would be Thor, crap and blunder. I'm done. We're done talking about Thor. People better stop talking about this movie. You're making videos about controversy about this movie sucking ass. Everybody knows it sucks ass. Just stop going to theaters.
You know what Marvel is doing? They're changing the view of it's really bad into a scandal. Like some countries don't want that part where Thor is naked. Like have you seen those things on your phone where it tells you like it's scandal? Like some countries are demanding not to see the fucking movie, so they're taking it off the theaters because of that part of the movie.
Why watch that
because
shit?
of that. It's because it's shitty as fuck. That's why.
Yeah. We're done talking about this shitty ass movie. Yeah. Hopefully for the last time this month.
Hey, like shit like this, make sure you like and subscribe to our channel and check out the full podcast on the link to the right, where we discuss more topics we don't post on these short videos. Peace.